Hi all, I'm excited to welcome you all to the sixth session in React training. So right now we are going to see about making a component to show a single employee. That is what I'm saying is right now I want to show just this, the employee name, date joined and position held manager. Only this I want to show it right now. So for this, I need to send to the screen input label named employee name and input so that the user can edit further. And this should also date join should be a label and this can be an input, though we don't need to change it. And position held label and manager should be a input element. Let us start doing that in action. So let me open the code. This is where we left in the previous session. That is the app. We are having the component in the separate file out of the place where it is rendered, and we are able to see the hello in the screen. So let me do what we require for this. So other thing we need to keep it in mind is when you return something, you can return only a single element. You can't return multiple elements. For instance, I can't send a div two div elements. I can't return. That is not allowed in a functional or in a class component. You can return only a single element. Okay. So hello. So let us create the component as we want. So let me create a input, maybe a label. Maybe I will wrap it inside p paragraph so that we get the elements in different lines. Okay. So let me create a label here. Employee name, and for time being I will set a value as string, maybe. So I will copy paste it 2 times. Then let me have something for the diagram. We want a date join. So this is the thing. So let us see now whether this has been, we are able to see this in this, and we are able to see this employee name, date join and position. So let me create it inside, give it some border and a padding. So for that we need to create a style sheet. Maybe I will go to this storm. For that I will create a new file, a CSS file, maybe a style sheet file, and name it app.cs and give this a class name. In JSX, if you see, normally the class name will be you will not have n as, it will not be a camel case, you will all get a small letters class name. But in JSX this is little bit different. You are naming it class name with n caps. So in the CSS I can add dot employee and I will give a little pad cells and I will give it a border. Cell get updated. We are not able to see any change. So the reason is very simple. We have not used it yet. So we need to import this CSS into this component so that it is used. Right now if you see the employee does not have any CSS associated with it. I can prove it. Maybe if you inspect this and if you move to this element, go to this, you can see there is no style associated with this employees, div.employee. So it is empty. That's why we are not seeing any change. So right now I will import the CSS what we have written into this file so that this CSS will be used by this component app.css. I will save it. Let us see in the command prompt we are not getting any issues, and we will go to this browser. Now can you see we are able to see the change because our CSS got associated with this component. If you go here, you will see it here, the padding 20 pixels and whatever we wrote. So Even after writing CSS, we need to import it into the component where it is needed. So we are done with this session. Thank you.